Welcome. In this instructional video, we'll walk you through setting up quality of service, or QoS, on DrayTek Vigor routers running both DrayOS 4 and DrayOS 5. First, let's understand what QoS is and why it's a vital feature for your network. Quality of service, or QoS, is a crucial network feature designed to prioritize specific types of traffic. It manages bandwidth and traffic flow to ensure that critical applications perform smoothly. QoS is primarily used to ensure that time-sensitive applications, like VoIP and video conferencing, run without interruption, even when the network is busy. By prioritizing traffic, QoS ensures important data is delivered first, using allocated bandwidth, while less critical traffic utilizes the remaining capacity. Now, let's move on to the step-by-step configuration for DrayTek routers running on DrayOS 4. DrayOS 4 supports three primary QoS classes for traffic prioritization. Any traffic that is not assigned to one of these classes will automatically fall into the other category. Class 1 is the highest priority and is typically used for critical traffic such as VoIP or real-time applications that are sensitive to delay and packet loss. Class 2 is used for important business traffic that requires stable performance, but is less time-sensitive than Class 1. Class 3 is assigned to general traffic that does not require strict prioritization. Other includes any remaining traffic and will use only the available bandwidth after the higher priority classes are serviced. By assigning traffic to the appropriate QoS class, the router ensures that critical applications are prioritized during periods of high network usage. The first essential step is to set the actual WAN bandwidth. You can contact your ISP for this information or use speedtest.net to check your current inbound and outbound speeds. In this example, the results show 92.87 megabits per second download and 92.82 megabits per second upload. Next, navigate to Bandwidth Management, Quality of Service. Under Software QoS General Setup, select your WAN interface and enter the tested bandwidth speeds. For VDSL on WAN 1, the bandwidth is automatically detected. For WAN 2 and onwards, you will need to manually enter the bandwidth values. Step 2 is configuring the QoS rules. Network administrators can use the classifications here to create class rules. Next, go to Quality of Service, Class Rule, click Add to create a new rule, then check Enable and define the rule parameters such as IP version, local and remote IP addresses, diff-serve code point, service type, and QoS class. This ensures traffic is correctly classified and prioritized. The configured rules can be found in the Class Rules section. The final step for DrayOS 4 is setting the percentage of bandwidth allocated to each class. Enter the desired percentage for each, and the router will use this to prioritize traffic accordingly. Next, let's look at the configuration process for DrayOS 5, which offers enhanced features, including application-based classification. This diagram shows how QoS prioritizes traffic when everything shares a single internet connection, for example, 100 megabits per second. Because all devices use the same link, congestion can happen during busy periods. QoS helps by sending important traffic first, while less critical traffic uses the remaining bandwidth. At the top, VoIP is set as the highest priority. This keeps voice calls clear and stable because VoIP is very sensitive to delay and packet loss. Next is video conferencing, such as Teams or Zoom, which is treated as high priority. This helps prevent lag, choppy audio, and frozen video during meetings. Then we have business-critical applications, like ERP systems or RDP servers, set to medium priority. These need reliable performance, so staff can keep working smoothly. After that is general office traffic, such as web browsing, email, and FTP, which is assigned low priority since it can tolerate small delays. Finally, background traffic, like cloud backups, large downloads, or system updates, is set to the lowest priority, so it won't interrupt business-critical services during peak usage. DrayOS 5 also provides 4 QoS classes and can classify traffic not only by IP or port, but also by specific applications, making it easier to optimize network performance. Before enabling QoS in DrayOS 5, just like in DrayOS 4, confirm your actual bandwidth with your ISP or by running a speed test. go to Configuration, Bandwidth Management, QoS Setup. Set your upload bandwidth and assign percentages for class 1 to 3. Assuming the speed test shows 105 megabits per second upload, set the upload bandwidth to 100 megabits per second, then allocate 35% to class 1 and 30% to class 2, leaving class 3 as the default. Once done, the remaining classes will automatically adjust their percentages. QoS for LAN port download is best used when all client traffic goes through one main LAN port, for example when that port connects to a switch that serves the whole office network. If you enable QoS on multiple LAN ports, it behaves more like bandwidth limiting than true traffic prioritization. Also note that enabling this feature can limit LAN to LAN traffic, which may reduce speed for internal transfers, such as copying files between PCs or accessing a local server. Create IP objects for the services that need QoS, such as ERP, RDP servers, or other database servers. Then, add these IP objects into an IP group so you can apply policies more easily. Let's set up a rule for the RDP servers as an example. Go to Configuration Objects, then click Add under IP Object. Give the object a name, select the IP version and address type, then enter the IP address. If you have multiple IP addresses, specify the start and end IP range. Now that we've set up all the server IP addresses, we can add them into an IP group. Go to IP Group, click Add, create a group name, for example servers, then add all the server IP objects to the group. Next, we can create rules using Traffic Shaping Policy. Go to Configuration, Bandwidth Management, Traffic Shaping Policy, then click Add. Create a new policy named Business Servers, set it to Enable, and set the schedule to Always On. For the source, select the server's IP group. Leave destination and DSCP as the default settings. For protocol, we select service type object. Add POP3, SMTP, and FTP, then assign the appropriate QoS class. At the bottom, you can also create a separate policy for general office browsing traffic by using service type as the matching criterion and assign it to a low QoS class. In DrayOS 5, you can also map specific applications such as Teams and Zoom using App QoS. Go to App QoS, click Add, select the application, for example Teams or Zoom, then assign it to Class 1. Leave DSCP retag as the default setting. You may also want to enable VoIP prioritization and set it to Always On to ensure voice traffic is consistently prioritized. After setup, monitor your network performance to ensure critical applications receive the expected priority. Adjust your class allocations or policies based on actual usage patterns for optimal results. With QoS properly configured on your DrayTek router, you ensure a smoother, more reliable network experience for all users, regardless of how many applications are competing for bandwidth. Thank you for watching. Please like or leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. For more information about DrayTek products, please check out our website at draytek.com.au or send us an email to sales@draytek.com.au or give us a call on 02-9838-8899.